On the 8th, there's multiple transactions from his account into yours. Can you tell me what that's about? So I need you to be honest.
I'm being honest with you. I'm telling you, I don't have his phone. I didn't have his phone. I never had his phone. 10 days, exactly.
She hung up.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Of course she hung up. She knows what's
She's going to jail
on.
then.
She's not fucking
Got it.
stupid.
Yep.
On March 11th, 2024, officers responded to a residential address in Florida under a knock-and-talk procedure, a consensual law enforcement contact that does not implicate the Fourth Amendment's warrant requirement, as established in Florida versus Bostick. Officers remained at the threshold throughout the initial contact. No entry was made without invitation. Constitutional compliance was maintained.
Hi, how you doing? Good, how are you? Do you guys know a Jill?
Yeah, she's here.
Is here right now?
Yeah.
Can I talk?
Yeah. Yo.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
You need Joe. Joe's not here. Oh, Jesus
Serious?
Christ. Here, I have to call you back. Wait.
Are you Jill?
No, I'm not Jill. No.
Where's Jill?
Hold on, I'm gonna call her.
What is she?
She's with her daughter.
Oh, you get a house.
Yeah, she's with her daughter.
Oh, okay.
Okay, where?
Why do you guys want to talk to Jill?
Well, because I'm trying to get her out of
Baby,
some
where are
trouble.
you?
Yeah.
Sweetheart, I hate to tell you, the cops are here. They want to talk to you. They're not telling me they want to talk to you.
Tell her I'm trying to get her out of some trouble.
You trying to what?
I'm trying to get her out of some trouble.
The cop just said he's trying to get you out of some trouble. What's your name?
Officer Rios?
Officer Rios.
She doesn't know me.
He said he's trying to get you out of trouble. But I have 2 cops right here in front of the door. And they're looking for you. She says she'll be back in 2 hours.
A couple of hours? Alright. Does she live here?
Yes.
This is where she lives?
Unfortunately.
Alright.
Yeah. She lives here.
Are you guys going to be back here tomorrow? Or is she going to be here tomorrow?
We would prefer to talk to her.
Yeah.
To get her to not
Tell
get
me
in
what
trouble.
it is, though. Why?
Okay, well, she stole some stuff from a poor guy who doesn't have a lot of money. Stole his phone, stole his money, took money out of his accounts. And,
More than just the phone? She took money out of his account?
I can prove it. Yeah.
You can prove it.
Oh, I can prove it.
So that's
So,
what I want to talk to.
Yep.
So 100%, she's going to jail.
No, I'm trying to get her out of trouble.
Okay, so how are you trying to get her out of trouble, though?
Well, because
If you have the proof, how can you get her out of trouble? That makes
Simple.
no sense to me.
there's a victim.
Uh-huh.
If the victim doesn't want to press charges,
He doesn't want to press charges.
I didn't say that. That's not what I
Typically,
said.
when they get their things back.
Yeah, when they get their stuff back, usually they don't. They want to just let everything go. And that's not going to happen if I can't talk to her.
He's not getting his stuff back. That's not happening.
Why? What? She saw the phone? I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It's pretty
You
obvious.
guys are
I
talking
know.
back and forth about it.
No. I just know her history, so I know he's not getting his stuff
Okay, well,
back.
maybe.
And she has to play you, so
Do
she
you
has to.
mind if I?
Go.
So, Officer Rios is being
Sweetheart, you
rude.
can't.
Ma'am,
You
you wanna,
can't.
ma'am, you wanna listen to me for a second?
Yeah,
So,
sorry.
Officer Rios is being very nice, more nicer than he should. What I would tell you is to call her back, and if she doesn't come talk to us tonight, then there will probably be there will be a victim, and she'll be arrested. So, if she wants to talk to
so
us,
he's the good cop, you're the bad cop.
no, she can come talk to us tonight. We're not gonna play games for today, tomorrow, and she's gonna just not show. So,
Okay,
it doesn't
that's
matter.
fine.
So, I'd like to
I can't
speak.
force her to come here, though.
You can ask her to come here now
I
because
can't force her.
you already know the deal, what's going on. So,
And she knows it too, because it's
Okay.
been like 2, maybe 3 days since we've heard this.
Yeah.
I can't force her to come here.
well, maybe you can call her back and tell her maybe to come back now and make it not 2 hours because I don't think she's 2 hours away. So, if she comes
No,
back now, we
I
can
know she's not.
we could probably handle something. But if you make us
not.
wait till
But
tomorrow,
she-
then it's too late. That's my eyes of it.
No, I agree.
So if you want to try to call her back again, because if it's going to be 2 hours if she's 10 minutes away,
All right. Well,
She has to
this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call her.
you
Take
put her
it
on
off my
speakerphone.
Bluetooth.
Put her on speakerphone and talk to Officer
Exactly.
Rios.
Take it off my Bluetooth, and you can speak to her.
Because they're not going to bebop
I'm not-
around.
I didn't do anything wrong.
We're trying to-
I'm not trying to be an asshole.
We're trying to do her a
but
favor.
I feel like you're threatening me, and I didn't do a goddamn
Well, you guys
thing
know that
wrong.
she's up to some shady shit.
Yes, we do, but
So call her,
we've
please.
been wanting to get her out for
Just
a
call me
long
here.
time.
Yeah, just call her
Just
and
call
let
me
Officer Rio speak to her. Just because I know how this shit goes. We wait until tomorrow, then it's this and that, and then it's a pain in the ass. It's just, I'm just being straight up and real with you. That's it. To nip something in the butt now is a lot easier.
Hey, Jill, it's Officer Rios, Clearwater
Anytime
Police
after.
Department. Jill,
You know what I mean? Makes sense.
listen to me. I need you to come here right now.
I understand.
If you don't, there's no way I'm gonna be able to. Jill, can you hear me? Listen, if you don't come here now,
10 days.
Landlord, tenant,
10
stuff.
days, exactly.
she hung up.
Yeah,
That's
of course she
okay.
hung up. Of course
Okay.
she hung up. She knows what's
She's going to jail
on.
then.
She's not fucking
Got it.
stupid.
Yep.
When the suspect was not present, Officer Rios attempted phone contact. The suspect terminated the call immediately upon hearing a law enforcement identification. Under Florida and federal evidentiary standards, a suspect's deliberate avoidance of law enforcement communication is admissible at trial as circumstantial evidence of consciousness of guilt. It does not, by itself, establish criminal liability, but a jury is permitted to weigh it alongside physical and digital evidence.
I'm asking you, person to person.
I got you. What's up?
Regardless.
I'm a no bullshitter.
Regardless.
That's not
You
true.
Talk.
She won't go to.
Stop. You talk to her. You settle shit.
We can settle shit.
Is she going to jail?
If we settle shit,
regardless?
probably not. If we
Okay.
can't settle shit, then yeah.
Okay.
Because we got to still talk to the victim again. Hey, we got your stuff. Do you want
do
it
you have a
back?
cell phone?
I do have a cell phone.
Can I call her from your cell phone? Because
You
she
can.
sees my number and I've already called her and asked her. So
Yeah, you
can
can tell it's one of their phone numbers or
Okay, so
something.
can I see your phone?
Absolutely.
I don't want to get smoke in your face.
Thank
so-
you. I can smell it anyway. You can smoke it. I don't care.
Do you want one?
No, I don't. Smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes.
Just put
If
it
you
on
want to call,
speaker.
then just put it on speaker.
No, call. Put it on speaker. I'm gonna stand right next to
You
you.
talk to her.
I know.
I'm not here anymore. Well, we tried. Yeah, she tried to call on my phone. She didn't answer.
Yeah, I tried.
Because I was gonna have her try to explain it one more time.
I tried calling her too earlier before, so.
On your phone? It's the best I could do. I tried.
No, I know, I
You
know.
did it. I even did it to where it wasn't *67, so she can call it back if she wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she
So-
knows. Like, she knows. She's not stupid. This
Where does
is
she like to
the
hang
first
out at?
rodeo. Huh?
Where does she like to hang out at? What does she do in her
She
free
doesn't
time?
hang out anywhere. If she's not here, she's with her kids
Okay.
at her mother's, but I don't know the address. I really
Okay.
don't. I
It's the
just.
guy that she was hanging out with.
All right. So quick question.
Mm-hmm.
You know she lives here now. How many times you gonna come back here looking for her?
Well, do you want to know what? You know
I
how
want to know everything.
you wanna know
I
could-
live here.
You want to know what they can fix this? When she shows up, you call Officer Rios. We come pick her up, and now you won't have to deal with her anymore in your house.
Okay.
You want to give us your
Card?
phone number and stuff?
I just did that.
You did?
Gave him
oh,
your card?
perfect. All right.
So, can you kind of tell me, do you know why I'm over here?
About the phone?
Mm-hmm.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah. Why?
Because he keeps saying I took his phone. I did not take his phone. I could care less about his phone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was the last person at his house, I guess. So, I mean, I can see how he could come to the conclusion that maybe I have something to do with his phone. I don't have his phone. And he keeps coming over and like threatening me and all this stuff. And I can't give him something I don't have. You know what I mean? And I've tried helping him. I've tried doing the find your phone. I've tried helping him get a contact. I've tried everything that I can, but he doesn't have anything backed up. He doesn't even have an email address. Like, there's no way for me to even help him try to find his phone because he doesn't have any of those implementations in place. You know what I mean? So there's nothing really I can do. I don't know what to tell him. I've helped him as much as I can. Like,
Okay. So can you kind of walk me through, I guess, what happened before the phone was supposedly taken, allegedly?
I mean,
So you went over there. So from what my understanding, you went over there to go clean, right? And from what I'm being told,
I mean, he says clean, but really,
Go ahead.
I just go over there to hang out. Like, we just hang out.
Okay.
We watch TV, you know what I mean? He says clean because he has a wife or girlfriend or whatever. It's nothing like that. It's just that that's what he says in case she finds out. Like, really, we're just friends. We hang out. You know what I mean? We hung out, whatever. I went home, and then the next day, he comes by. Well, no, that night. I mean, I'm
Thursday
not cleaning.
night?
I'm not cleaning at 3 o'clock in the morning. You
Right.
know? So,
Sure.
not claiming 3 o'clock in the morning. So, when I was leaving, he was like, "Hey, you know where my phone is?" Because I had brought him the phone. I brought him the phone and gave it to him earlier. So when I was leaving, he was like, "Hey, do you know where my phone is?" I was like, "No, I don't know where it is. I don't."
What do you mean you gave him the phone earlier? Like when?
I brought him the phone. Like his phone was in the living room, and he was in his bedroom. So I brought him his phone. I brought it to him and gave it to him. I was like, "Hey, your phone." Brought it and gave it to him. So I gave him his phone, and then I don't know, a few hours later, like he went to sleep. I was in the kitchen. I was watching TV.
Where's his wife?
They don't live together. Like they have a child or whatever. She lives somewhere else or whatever. I don't know if they're married. I don't even know if they're married. So I went to go leave, and when I was leaving, he was like, "Hey, where's my phone?" I'm like, "I don't know." And he's like, "Well, I can't find it. Can you call it?" So I called it, and it was going straight to voicemail. So I guess it was dead. So we looked everywhere. I'm talking about we moved the bed, we moved all the couches, we moved everything. I don't know where it is. And he was drunk. Like he was really, 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 really drunk. You know what I mean? So I don't know what he did with the phone. I have no idea. Like I wasn't even in the room with him or whatever for like 3 hours. So, I mean, I understand his logic of thinking that I might have had something to do with it. It's probably in his house somewhere. You know what I mean? He could have put it in. Oh, sorry. He could have put it in a closet.
Right.
Something. I don't know. He could have put it somewhere.
Okay.
I have no idea.
All right.
I don't.
So let's move on from the phone a little bit, okay? So that whole thing happens or whatever. He asks you about the phone. Okay. What day was that? Do you know what day that fell on? Let me see. Okay, so the 8th was a Friday, right? The Thursday was when the phone was taken.
Okay.
Supposedly. Allegedly.
Right.
Right? On the 8th, there's multiple transactions from his account into yours. Can you tell me what that's about?
He paid me money.
How much? You would know.
I mean, one was like 277. One was 350, I think.
Why would he be giving you this much money?
Okay, previously, my children's father.
Just quickly.
Okay, my children's father used to work for him. That's how I know.
Okay.
I used to work for him too. We both used to work. He's like a contractor, a roofing contractor, and he owes us money. He's owed us money for a long time, and my children's father has since got deported. He's in Mexico.
Okay.
He's been gone at least 7 years now. Prior to that, we had done several jobs for him, and he has taken a long time to pay us back.
Okay. So I hear what you're saying, but to me it doesn't quite add up because you just said Thursday night he accused you of stealing the phone, and then the next day he sends you.
No, it was the same night. It was the same. Let me see what night.
I checked. I looked at the statements themselves.
I didn't look exactly.
So it was the 8th.
It was whatever day.
It was the next
there.
day.
It was the day I was at his house.
It was the next day.
I'm sorry. It was the day I was at his house.
The statements and what you said earlier says definitely.
I mean, I didn't look at the date exactly to know. You know what I mean? But what I'm telling you is when I was at his house, prior to him going to sleep, he sent me the money.
Okay. It just doesn't quite add up. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing, Joe. The way everything's looking, nothing's really adding up. It's really not making too much sense. So here's what I'm gonna say. You can be honest with me, and we can work with that, or you can lie, and then we can go that route. So I need you to be honest.
I'm being honest with you. I'm telling you, I don't have his phone. I didn't have his phone. I never had his phone.
What about the money from his wallet?
No, absolutely not. No money from his wallet. I don't have any money from his wallet now. No.
None at all.
At all, no. Absolutely not, no. No.
Okay. So is there anything you want to complain about or anything else you want to tell us at all, period? No?
I mean, what is there?
Are you pulling up the transactions on your phone?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what day,
Because you see how it kind of also sounds, not to interrupt, but it sounds a little weird, right? His phone goes missing or stolen.
Exactly,
And then now he's paying you money, but he doesn't have his phone anymore.
Yes. But no, he didn't pay me the money after. I'm telling you on everything I know and love. It was prior to his phone going missing.
Can you prove that in your app? I know
And
those money
he-
apps track everything.
Yeah, and he, this is exactly what my friend told me too. My friend even told me, he said, I think that the phone went missing because he's going to try and contest the money that he owes you so that he can try and not have to pay you. And he even told me too. He even said, not him, but my friend.
You want to try and find those transactions? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Do you remember what time you received those transactions?
It should say it on here. Let me find it real quick. 1:59 a.m. on March 8th.
What about all the other ones? There were, I think, 4.
277 was on March 8th at 1:59. The 57 March 8th at 2:01 a.m. 277, okay, and then 327 was on March 8th at 1:52 a.m.
Why would he send them in such weird amounts? Why wouldn't he just send it to you in a lump sum?
I wasn't sending anything.
You weren't what?
I was just going over him with what he owed us, and those are the amounts for each individual job that he owed us for. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't adding them up. We were going.
And what did you guys do for him?
Roofing?
Roofing?
Yes.
Okay. How do you guys get those certain amounts?
That's just the amounts that my ex. That's the amounts that he owes us for working, because he's a contractor.
I know, but how do you guys decide those amounts?
That's just whatever the job was for, like the job that they did.
So can you explain that to me? So like if one job was 270, so one job was 277 to do this, and another job is $57 for
Some of
that.
it's just like a repair. Some of it's like, you know, like edging or whatever.
Okay.
Like some of them cost more. You know what I mean? Like each job's not the same. Like every job is different.
Okay.
So
All right. So
I mean, they were going. It's just that's just the amount. So he was doing each one individually. And my friend even said too, like after all this happened, he was like, you know, he's gonna try and pull something shady and try and get that money back and act like he was owed or something. I don't know. It was all prior to.
When the suspect returned and submitted to questioning, no Miranda warnings were issued. Under Berkemer v. McCarty, 1984, Miranda advisements are constitutionally required only upon custodial interrogation, defined as when a reasonable person would not feel free to leave. The suspect appeared voluntarily and was not physically restrained prior to arrest. Non-custodial status is the operative legal standard here. However, the presence of multiple officers focused exclusively on one individual creates a calculable suppression risk under the totality of circumstances analysis. A competent defense attorney will argue that the psychological atmosphere was sufficiently coercive to trigger Miranda protections. The outcome of that argument is fact-specific. The core of the prosecution's case rests on digital forensic evidence, 4 unauthorized electronic transfers processed from the victim's account on the night of the alleged theft. The transactions occurred at 1 a.m., 1:59 a.m., 2:01 a.m., and approximately 3:27 a.m. on March 8th, all within a narrow window while the victim was intoxicated and asleep. Under Florida Statute, Section 817.034, the Florida Communications Fraud Act, a scheme to defraud requires a systematic course of conduct, not a single isolated act. 4 sequential transactions executed over a 2.5-hour period, in irregular amounts, without documented authorization, satisfy the scheme element on its face. The suspect offered an affirmative defense narrative claiming the transfers were legitimate debt repayments for roofing contractor work performed years earlier. Under Florida law, a bona fide claim of right negates the criminal intent element of theft. If the money was genuinely owed, the transfers are not theft. This is the defense's strongest legal argument. However, that argument faces 3 evidentiary obstacles. First, the transfers occurred between 1 and 3 a.m., inconsistent with a deliberate prearranged payment. Second, the amounts were irregular and fragmented, totaling $880, with no corresponding invoice, contract, or written demand produced. Third, and most critically, the transfers occurred on the same night. The victim's phone went missing. The identical device required to authorize those transactions was reported stolen within the same time frame. Under the totality of circumstances test established in Illinois v. Gates, 1983, this convergence of physical access, digital access, and timing constitutes substantial probable cause. Florida Statute Section 817.034 .568. Criminal use of personal identification information applies when someone uses another person's financial credentials without authorization. The statute does not require that the perpetrator physically possess the victim's device. Using stolen credentials through any interface satisfies the offense. At the alleged transaction value of $880, this constitutes a third-degree felony. Florida Statute Section 812.014 Grand Theft applies where stolen property value meets or exceeds $750. The Samsung Galaxy S10, the cash taken from the wallet, and the $880 in unauthorized transfers, in aggregate, likely satisfy the threshold for grand theft in the third degree and potentially the second degree, depending on how the court calculates aggregate loss.
Don't resist, because you'll make it worse.
Just relax.
Do you have anything else on you?
No.
Okay. Anything hidden in your bra or anything? Do you have any other belongings here?
No.
Okay. Who's here with your kids?
My mom, my kids, and my friend.
Okay. Does your kids usually stay at your mom's house?
Yes.
Okay.
Even after your friend called you, then I started talking to you on that same phone right then, and you hung up.
Because I didn't hear you, and I couldn't hear, honestly. We were in here, there was a lot of, we were ordering as she called. Like, we're in the middle of ordering. My son is all over the place, you know, my daughter. Everything was all crazy. Like, honestly, it was a lot going on at the same time.
Okay.
And I did not even hear you talking at all. Like, I just heard her.
That's fine.
So, it's just...
One second, I'm gonna close this door fast, okay? Can you get your feet in?
Well, I need his help. Mom!
Yes, Sarge.
Give my purse to Marcos. Marcos!
Yeah.
Take my purse to your house, and I'm gonna call you when I get to jail.
Alright.
Okay? I need it.
Alright.
I'll write down his number. I'll write down his number for you. Thank you, ma'am.
Officer Rios receives a B+. His knock and talk was Fourth Amendment compliant. His interview technique was anchored in documentary evidence rather than assumption or coercion. His decision to offer the suspect a voluntary appearance rather than immediately seeking an arrest warrant reflected proportionate judgment in a property crime context. The deduction from an A grade reflects one specific issue: his statement that the suspect would probably not go to jail if they could settle this. Approaches the boundary of implied leniency. Florida courts have held that truthful statements about legal consequences do not render subsequent statements involuntary. But language implying an officer can resolve criminal charges introduces an unnecessary suppression risk. The suspect receives a D. The evidence against her is substantial. The timing is incriminating, and her denial was internally inconsistent throughout the interview. Her only viable defense claim of right is undermined by the absence of any documentation supporting a legitimate debt, and by the fact that a legitimate creditor does not transfer funds at 2 a.m. using a missing phone. Key takeaways from this investigation. 1. Digital payment records are among the most powerful evidence in modern theft prosecutions. Timestamps are precise, tamper-resistant, and directly corroborated by device custody. 2. The claim of right defense is legitimate but requires documentation. Verbal claims of pre-existing debt, absent invoices or bank records, carry minimal weight against digital forensic evidence. 3. Officers conducting non-custodial interviews should be precise about the limits of their authority regarding charging decisions. Implied promises of leniency, even casual ones, create appellate exposure. 4. Consciousness of guilt evidence flight, call avoidance. Evasive narratives is admissible and cumulative. It does not establish guilt independently, but it compounds the prosecution's case at every stage. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.